Okay, so we're doing our second interview now with Lucy Miller. Well, Lucy, can you tell us what you're...
Certainly. I was here visiting a wonderful member of the Nature Conservancy in my role as Associate Director of Philanthropy for the Florida program of the Nature Conservancy.
Wonderful. And Virginia?
Yes.
How did you and Lucy meet?
Well, Lucy, I thought I met you through Laura, but it was not.
No.
Was it? Tell me how we met. Refresh my mind.
We met through your... well, let's see. How did we?
It was not through
It was
Laura.
just recently. No.
No, I
I
know.
think you're very involved, though, with the Nature Conservancy.
Oh,
so that's...
for decades. Wonderful.
I have been involved actually for, I don't want to give my age away, 25, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. All
Yes.
right, so...
And for me, it was amazing because new to this area and new to a member like Virginia, and then to realize that she has been so many of the places that the Nature Conservancy has been, and you find that sort of happens often, that people have picked the same beautiful places for the same reasons, the Nature Conservancy and our members. So like incredible Long Island and beautiful Maine and the incredible coast
A
of
lot in
Florida.
common.
A lot in common.
And also the areas of East Hampton.
That was right.
That was not on, was it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my gracious.
So would you like to describe this?
Well, actually, I walked the beach, as I might have indicated on one of the last video I had done with Paige, and this is a fossilized piece of rock that would be, I would say, how old?
350 to 450 million years old.
Yes. And this is a piece of driftwood, and might I take this off and show you?
Like a Venetian mask.
Exactly. And this piece of wood, again, has been fossilized, and it is hard as the stone it is standing on. And it could be an elephant, but I said to myself, no, this is part of a lobster, and therefore it's quite a spooky.
Ooh. See, and I saw a beautiful horse.
Did you really?
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
I saw one of those Etruscan, those beautiful cave paintings in France.
Yes.
The scale of that is beautiful. I saw that.
Well, actually, when you look at it, this was around quite a bit, and it's remarkably preserved. But you can see here the barnacles that have, see, and the barnacle looks like an eye on this. And here are more barnacles. So this must have been around quite a bit. And being so fragile, I'm amazed it lasted so long.
All right.
Now,
Tell me about
yeah,
this.
this is clear
Tell me
stuff,
about
isn't
this
that?
little piece here.
Well, again, my beach walks. Ancient fossil on a piece of, they must have been building a house at the time. This is a new piece of wood. And I thought, what a lovely stand that would make. This, again, this little piece here looks almost like a sea turtle. See? See?
Yes.
The eye and so on. So I put him here, and this was a piece of wood that I found, again, on the beach. Everything is, and I used this shell, which is a small moon shell, as his eye, and I just enhanced him a bit. Little whiskers and a little nose.
That's great. These are wonderful.
Well, I thank you.
Now, that's just another part of what Virginia does.
Oh, he's
So,
upside down.
We are going, he's just rested.
Oh, he's ready.
So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up one of your art pieces. You can describe.
Are we on?
We are
This,
on.
by the way, is gin and vodka.
Okay, here we have a piece to show you. All right,
Mine is
so-
water.
So is mine. Otherwise, I would not be alive, believe me.
See, wait, we could...
Things. When Al Gore came out with his film about the what's happening, Inconvenient Truth, it inspired me to do this piece. Now, this is glass that I have enhanced with paint, and as you can see, the ice is melting down. This is cold, 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 and it's melting, 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 and Lucy, I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Please, yes, wait.
fine.
Wait. So my interpretation of this is because of the global warming and the ice melting and disturbing the natural environment that those critters do depend upon, it is melting down, and suddenly you see the warmth here, the warming of the planet, which frightens me very much.
What is your opinion on that, Lucy?
Well, I think that it's interesting that people think of ice as being colorless, and it really isn't. If you've seen those close-ups or those incredible photographs that show that all the colors that do get caught in there, as well as the sculpting of it, it's beautiful.
Wonderful. Okay.
And it's not in the natural world is a dangerous place, and there's a lot of danger in there, I think.
An awful lot of danger, especially when you see the heat
Yeah.
and what's happening.
Very
Yeah.
perceptive.
Yeah.
I think.